TV, man. It's your man Brian, aka Bad Bear B. We got MYNAMEGUCCI in the building, man. You already know, man. Nice to meet you, bro. Get in touch and everything. So yeah, bro. We just want to start off with just everything, just knowing like what do you be into, like what do you be doing, known for and shit like that. You into photography, music videos, social media personality, so you just tell me like where you from originally.
Alright, what's up, y'all? So first name is Oluwatosin. I'm actually born and raised in Lagos, Nigeria. I came to Maryland when I was probably like 9 years old. Pretty much when I first came here, I didn't really know much, I ain't gonna lie, cause moving from literally Lagos to literally like Maryland, crazy as fuck. Like everything different, language is different, school is different. So I kind of had to like first adapt to that. So as soon as I first adapted to that, I had to first switch up my swag for sure. Had to start dressing more American and all that. But after that, I actually got into fashion. I started modeling when I was in high school. I did a couple fashion shows. Then after that, I started actually modeling. Got into actually doing.
Let's take it. Let's take. How long was you in Africa, man? Like you say, that's where you from. Like how long was you living in Africa before you even got to the States?
Okay, so I stayed in Lagos, Nigeria for about 10 years, and I moved to New York when I was 9. I stayed in Queens for about 3 years. After that, I came to Maryland. When I came to Maryland, I stayed in Laurel.
PG County area.
PG County area, Laurel. Then I moved to Lanham. I went to Duval High School. For sure, shout out Duval. But yeah.
So when you was on your way to America, like what was the interpretation? Like was it always like the big screens, like what you seen like growing up, or like how did you look at America?
So
like, somewhere you kind of thought you always would be at type shit.
So I actually had traveled to America like time. I actually flew to America and visited a couple times while I was young.
Okay. So how was adjusting to the culture? You feel me? Different culture. Like you mentioned earlier, you had to switch your swag up. Like what was not challenges you faced, but kind of like stuff you gravitated towards, like once you got to America, like certain brands, so how Polo, there's certain Gucci, certain brands, Jordans. Now you getting the real Jordans in America. Like how'd you kind of adjust to the culture?
So I actually had like a couple family over here. My cousins in New York actually used to be buying me clothes and stuff, like Jordans, Nikes, Air Forces, and Timbs. Literally Timbs, probably like the first kicks I really was fucking with, like, cause it was different. Like that's what everybody wanted in New York.
Okay, in school, like high school, you said you going to college?
Yeah. So
what college did you attend after?
So after Duval, I applied for college and got into Morgan.
Okay, Morgan State.
Luckily, yeah. So I went to Morgan for 2 years. Crazy ass school. Yeah. Like I say, like Morgan was in the school, no cap. Like a great HBCU.
A lot of memories, a lot of But so you saying you was into fashion. So like how'd you start out? Like that was the first thing you started out with, fashion.
So yeah, first I had to really dive into fashion, and I did fashion shows, modeling shows.
Okay.
Then after that, I started, getting into like acting. Literally, probably like 9 months ago.
Okay. So when you was like in college, would you use like the skills you was mentioning, like the photography, the fashion? Did you use that to network, like?
Am I looking at you again?
You can look at the camera, bro. You still lying, you know.
You
can look at the camera though. Yeah, you can just look at the camera. I'm just gonna be asking you questions type shit. But so did you use that to network around? Like, how'd you use that as to your advantage to network? You feel me? Build your brand and like college type shit.
So for real, first with like actually modeling and stuff, how I use, and also fashion, I always used to wear suits. Like every Monday, we had like each male, student to always put on, like a nice suit. And like the first day of school, I popped out with like a pink suit. That shit went crazy. That shit went crazy, and like literally everybody was asking me like, yo, like, where you from? Who are you? Like, everybody kept asking me, what do I do? What's my major? And it was crazy because literally like my major was just my major was physical therapy, but I was actually trying to dive into like the fashion major and stuff, but I didn't because it's like I didn't want to go to school for something I already knew, about. Like I wanted to learn something new, so yeah. But literally fashion really helped me out because it's like everybody always would really point me out. Then I was always able to talk to whoever I really wanted to, just from that.
So you mentioned you went to college for 2 years. Why your school you just kind of took school for what it was and kind of moved on, or did you ever even think about even like getting a degree?
So like it's crazy because like at first I didn't even really want to go to college, but like of course like my parents are like telling me you have to go to school to be rich, you have to go to school to be something in life, but that's really not what it is. Like like actually being in college and like the actual students in college can actually tell you how it is. Like it's not just so sweet and so easy. You go to college and after that you graduate, you get a job and you be rich now. Because literally now there's tons of people in this world that could have went a different career in life and and still be happy and still be getting money and paying their bills. Literally that's what it is. Because it's like me right now, like me in school, I could barely even make money. I could barely even work while still being in school. But like I'm paying to be in school. Like that whole shit was a scam. But it's like for real. I'm not saying like school is a scam, of course, because like there's rich people over here like that went to school for actual good wages and stuff. But yeah, like me, like I wasn't planning on actually trying to make it from college and stuff, because there's tons of people now that do so many different jobs that didn't go to college.
So you just use college to your advantage and kind of network yourself.
Really just networking. Cause
P Diddy did the same. You feel me? Some people do the same stuff. You feel me? Certain stuff, they use it take it for what it is, and
Nah, for real, that's really what it is for with college. Cause like there's literally so many people in college, but like you gotta really meet the right person that's gonna help you out. You feel me? Like that could really benefit you. College is fun, of course. Parties, clubs, whatever's going on. But like when you really like get like a good org, because I was in Smooth in college. I was in a Smooth organization, and literally like there was so many guys in there that really helped me out.
So is that now? Is that kind of like what's it?
It's not a sorority.
Nah. Not that. It's just a.
It's just a group. Pretty much that like.
There's nothing too serious like that to that extent. It's kind of everybody on the same page.
Yeah, everybody on the same page. Of course, like we still know each other. We still hang out. Outside of school. But that was the whole point, to still be like. Be focused on school and still be outside, putting in work. We did community service. We did, a whole bunch of good shit for real. We had events too, but that shit really helped me out too, cause, just having people to really like tell me like, yo, like, like if you're really good at like modeling and acting, like really go further. Cause like, like I had a couple guys in there, tell me like, yo, like really just keep, moving up. Like, schools, school, you could always go back and do school, like. That's what I'm trying to do. Right, because for real, like, I'm really trying to go back to school for real, but it's like, shit, COVID hitting. The fuck am I worried about fucking school right now?
I know, man. This
COVID, doing that.
We still in the pandemic, but we going
pandemic.
Pandemic.
Fucking pandemic.
So, man, we seen on your page, the Hustle Culture Vibe Air Mag, we definitely following you. So we seen on your page, that you got a photography. You had a photography page.
Okay.
So can you kind of explain like how'd you come, like we're doing that with photography and how long you been doing it for?
So crazy thing is, this is actually like my first month actually doing photography, but like crazy, like I've been doing so many shoots. I worked with swim models, girls on OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, okay.
Yeah, I done worked with. I took pictures of Mulatto at Birthday Bash, Young Thug, 42 Doug. At
so you behind the camera? It's not nobody. I thought it was.
Nah. So like it's actually me actually
and
running
multiple. You have a situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like I mean I do
take some pictures.
I do have an assistant that helps me out with stuff, but like. Nah, like pretty much like the pictures are actually me though, but I actually did want to actually like get an actual photographer, but it's like, yo, like I know how to take good shots because like I already, you know what I'm saying, I've been modeling for some time, and I know like what people like, you know, that's the main thing, like you gotta know what people like, what people want to see, so.
So you mentioned that you was working with the females, so when the female shots, you just do like bikini shots or just regular like, or whatever, just like, just whatever the kind of the vibe they want.
Yeah.
Because sometimes women like to take pictures. They might hit you up, and it might be the kind of thing they want to put on their social media. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because the thing is, like, I want, everybody I'm working with to be comfortable with. At the end of the day, it's like I'm not trying to bring nobody out the comfort zone. So, all the shoots I've done, the main ones I like doing, of course, is like the ones in like they say like we're like a pool. We just vibing, and I'm. We live, we taking pictures, I'm playing music, she's dancing because it's like, it's in the motion, it's like, and it's raw, like, taking pictures or even making videos is better when it's like real, it's like, you know what I'm saying, like you don't want it to be so staged, like you're acting, like, you know what I'm saying, like you don't want it to be so stiff type shit.
Just the vibe gotta be
there. Just the vibe right, so I always like getting, whoever I'm with, vibing right, we just chilling, just like you just chilling right there, I'm just taking pictures. Real shit.
Facts. But yeah, man. So I think I seen you also on your social media doing a lot of cameo and music videos. So like, how did that kind of affect your brand, and like how'd you even apply or get into doing music videos?
Okay, so how I did my first music video, it's crazy because I didn't have no manager. Literally last year, I didn't have no manager. I didn't have no assistant. I didn't have like no help. Like I didn't know nothing. Like even how to even find an acting job. But I had flew to Atlanta, and a friend of mine actually sent me over to a music video for Cowboy. And at the Cowboy music video, I met a lady over there who was a casting manager. And pretty much, she was like, hey, who are you? Cause like, that was my first ever job. Even in Atlanta, I ain't know nobody. So everybody's like, who are you? Like, what are you doing? And I told her, I model and I'm trying to get into acting. And she was like, oh, yeah, definitely, like she herself has been acting for years. I was like, oh, yeah, that's dope. I'm trying to join. She's like, all right, but, Then we started talking. I got her information, and now she actually manages me, pretty much.
Oh, pretty much. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, that's me. I don't think he's about to keep going, man. But so what was the first major music video that you kind of like, damn, like when you knew, like, okay, now I'm in the groove of things. I'm just like, this is something I see myself at market I can, benefit from.
So after I did the Cowboy music video, that's when I got called in for the music video for Young Thug and the Baby, and that shit literally happened overnight. Like literally, like my manager had called me the day before. She was like, that they need somebody that looks like the Baby, and she had sent them my pictures, and literally I had, I flew down for that shoot, and I met Thug, Gunna, the Baby. Then, it's crazy because I talked to Thug and Gunna, and I was like, and we were just talking and shit, and basically, like, he was like, that he remembered me from the mall, from the Louis store in L.A. when we met, because it's crazy because I actually took pictures of them, and they you know, and they actually posted it on their page. Yeah,
concert,
type shit, and type
show. Yeah.
So they already knew, like, you know, what's going on. And we started talking from there. You know, we ended up in the studio session again. Then for Gunna's birthday again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So how was that though? Like, even you said you got called a day before, so you just had you wasn't even thinking
right.
It was gonna come.
And I wasn't even sure like if I was gonna make it in time for the flight. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna make it to the shoot. I didn't know where in Atlanta I was going, but like still like just like the whole dedication. You feel me? Like it's like I was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like I would like you know. Like, I would rather try something than not try. Like, fuck it. I tried, and yeah, that shit was lit. That shit went crazy, because, like, that whole video now, that shit has millions of views. That shit went crazy.
So, every time someone just playing music on YouTube, that song come on, like always.
And it's crazy, because I didn't even know it dropped, and, like, I had people calling me, like, people sending me the video. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, damn, I forgot this shit was supposed to drop. Because it dropped, like, a couple days after my birthday. And I was still in Vegas. Yeah. I was literally still in Vegas for my birthday. Man.
So when you run into these celebrities, man, because, you know, as again, the Viber page, we do follow everybody that we in tune with, and we see you pictures with, you know, Chris Brown, the video said Chris Brown. Or so how can you tell us, how did that whole situation come about when you know, when you was in that video?
Getting booked for Chris Brown, that shit too was literally last minute. Like I said, like most of my opportunities literally just some last minute shit. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's not some shit that's planned or some shit that just, you know, it's just God or whatever. Like, you know, things really just get put in motion. But basically, I was in Atlanta doing a music video for Lil Key, and my manager called me and she was like, "There's a Chris Brown video, and it's called I Think You Would Look Good in It." And I was like, "Oh, for real?" She's like, "Yeah, definitely. Watch this." You know, the word gets around, and the casting manager for Chris Brown video hits me up, and he tells me to fly in to LA tomorrow. And I literally, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, damn. Yeah. Like, now I gotta fly from Atlanta to LA. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm just like, fuck it. I booked the flight, you know what I'm saying? I booked my stay. Then I got there, and I literally get to the shoot late because, like, my flight gets delayed. Craziest thing happened. My flight gets delayed literally the same day Chris Brown shoot. So I'm already like, damn, fuck it. I'm going to miss this shoot because my flight got, you know, delayed and shit. So I'm just like, fuck it. I'm going to just still go. So I go there, and as soon as I get in, I tell you, like, I got to LA, it's dark as fuck, but I still head to the shoot. I'm in, like, a fucking, like, I don't want to say, like, it's a whole little town or whatever, but, like, it's literally a gate. And I literally, you know what I'm saying, I went to the gate, and I'm like, you know, I'm here for the shoot. And it's literally, like, about, like, 6 p.m. The fucking shoot started at, like, 12. So I'm like, damn, like, I'm probably not going to get in. Then, you know, I checked in. As soon as I got on set, I seen, alright, I'm rapping.
Nah, it's cool, man.
I'm trying to.
You trying to just recollect where you was at?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Nah, it's good, man. Nah, you just pulled up to the shoot.
Yeah, all right. So I put up to the shoot. You know, we literally start, you know, getting lit. We have some, turn up on set and stuff. You know, so by party, it's literally like a party set.
So it was basically it was Chris Brown. He was featured on the song.
Yeah.
It was his song. And
so we literally vibing, we partying and shit. Then after that, Chris Brown, YK Cyrus, and like, you know, his whole team just pull up right to the set.
And that's how the video.
You know,
that's how videos kind of happen. Mostly, you know, like, you do your scene and then they come and just kind of put it together like
you
that.
know, everything started happening like, you know, we vibing, we partying. You know, Chris Brown hops in, you know, start dancing and shit, and like we literally all just like, you know, like this, like the whole shit happened so so smoothly, cause like, you know, you won't even know, like the whole shit was like a, you know, like a whole set, cause it just happened like a whole party. You know, he just hopped in the set. We started dancing, grooving.
We also seen a picture with Boosie, man. So how that? I ain't trying to have you get in depth with every story, you know. But like when you met Boosie, like did you know he's still the same person? You know, the same Boosie we see on, not the same Boosie we see on social media, but the same. You know, he showed the same character.
Yeah,
like, he just cool.
Nah. I mean, like, I want to say he's all like wild, like
not wild, you know.
You know, Boosie, you know, he you know, growing out, he OG, so like, he real chill, but like, he turned for sure, like, he still be, you know, turning up, you know, like, you know, we still be lit for sure, like.
So was it a music video that you seen Boosie at?
Yes, so we did a music video. It was a boxing music video, so that shit was lit.
Alright, man. So like what like how do you use the experiences you like even just the casual experiences you get with them? How do you use that like to go forward with your shit? Do you be like just keep going up like off every experience you build with like cause these people celebrities, you know, like so like you just use that for your brand, like for your brand just to
because at the end of it, it's like you know what I'm saying, like I'm trying to I'm not really trying to stay at the stage I am right now. It's like I'm trying to, you know, learn, and I'm trying to use every experience, every network I use for my advantage. You know, I think it's like meeting people is always, you know, cool, but it's like really what you really learn from somebody and really take from your advantage is really gonna help you out for your career. In my career, like I'm trying to do everything. I'm trying to act. I'm trying to model. I'm trying to get into music. You know what I'm saying? So
the music, I want to ask you about, before I ask you about the music, I wanted to ask you about the acting. So like, while being in music videos, did that ever like want to make you pursue acting just by being in the certain scenes and, you know, the movie, the clear, you know, the camera and all the studio, did that kind of make you want to pursue that?
Yeah, for sure, because, like just earlier this year, the music video I did for Lil Baby, like that whole shit was just crazy. You feel me? Literally like the best artist of the year. So like that whole shit was really like just motivation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody like, hey, you know, that's Lil Baby, and it's like I was able to, you know, work with him, talk to him, and like he's saying like, you know, he's a genuine person. He's he's human too. So that whole shit is just motivation, especially how he went from prison to now being like the number one artist. So it's like in 5 years, just like he said, in 5 years you don't never know what happened. You feel me? So that's how I see it. Cause like literally 5 years ago, where I was at, and like how like, you know, I changed my whole self. You know.
So. Yeah, that's so. Do you be just collecting like little gems, or just like when you know, it just be cool, you know, just when you just be running into these people, you know, they be dropping like, you know, they might drop a gem and not even know. You be picking up on stuff like,
like for sure,
picking up on certain shit, just how to handle, you know, just certain stuff when you just talking, you know, just small talking with people.
So yeah, even like we're running to Gunna, you know, how you know, how everything happened. It was just a casual talk. It wasn't nothing you know, forced out, you know, out of character. So
okay. But yeah, I want to get back to the acting though, man, cause man, all these people I'm bringing up, we seeing pictures on your social media. We seen a picture with Megan Good. So you know, she's definitely a good actress. She definitely snapped, you know, her mark in for black women acting. How did that you know, when you ran into her, did you kind of like, did that make you just, you know, pursue acting more? You just seeing, you know, how did that all, you know, come about when you ran into her?
So me running to Megan Good was actually at a modeling show, but like just like you said, that really motivated me, because literally, how do I end up from a modeling show to meeting like I don't,
on TV.
You know what I'm saying? Like from always seeing on TV, always seeing on, you know, Instagram and all that stuff, to actually meeting her in person. That shit was a dope ass experience, you know, actually talking to her, you know, and she of course gave me words, inspiring words, telling me to, just keep going with my acting career. Because literally, that was my first time ever really trying to tell somebody, like, okay, look, I'm trying to get into acting and, speaking roles, stuff like that. Because usually what I'm used to is just modeling, like, I like to just keep it simple, but I wanted, to actually get into acting, because the thing is, like, with acting, I feel like it's literally just a lifestyle. I don't think there's anything, more to it. It's just like you just being something. I feel like anybody can be anything. You just put your mind to it.
Facts. But yeah, we also want to mention, like, you got good presence on social media. How do you how do you use social media to your advantage? With just marketing yourself every day, like did you gain a lot from did you gain a lot from the networking, the pictures with select, like, did that definitely return your favor, just like, just putting, like, for your brand,
Yeah, for sure. Cause it's like I feel like, like a lot of people see social media, like, there's two different ways, like, a person's gonna view social media. It's business, and it's like, of course, like, it's like pleasure, like, likes and stuff like that. Like, how I first used to see social media, of course, it's like likes, but like, as soon as I seen I could turn my likes and, views into money and getting my bills paid, I started going a whole different route with social media. Of course, like, what I'm saying, like, I never really looked into, like, buying followers, because I've seen a lot of people with all these fake ass followers, but it's like, you have followers, but, like, don't nobody know who you are because your followers are fake. You feel me? So, like, I never wanted to, like, fake my followers or fake my, likes, whatever. So, like, the first way I really started getting, like, my social media out there was really on Twitter.
Twitter, yeah.
So, like, I always used to drop, like, pictures on Twitter, like, and, like, of course, like, what I'm saying, like, always getting love on that joint. So, like, I would have, like, a lot of my, a lot of people, like my pictures was going viral. Then after that, I had dropped a picture on, like, the last day of, 2019. And it was a picture of, like, everything I did in 2019. And it was me on the news was one, me meeting Chief Keef, and the third one was me meeting, I think, Thug and Gunna. Then the last one was me and Tiana Trump. That shit went viral. I'm talking about
viral video.
Like, it wasn't even like
not viral, but like.
It wasn't even a video because I just dropped off the picture, but like.
Oh yeah, okay, picture.
That shit went viral.
I'm talking about, like, viral picture, or people was.
Everybody was hitting me up. Like, I had, like, NFL players, NBA players, rappers hitting me up like, yo, what's up with her? Like, yo.
Yeah. So how did that whole, okay, let's cause she's in her industry and market, she's top, she's has a good stamp, so how did that whole not cosign, but how did that whole friendship come together? You running into her, meeting her, how did that come together?
So basically, the first time I even seeing her was when my friend actually sent her a post to me, and basically on the post she had tweeted, she was like, hey, I'm in Baltimore and I'm trying to look for, guys with
just the vibe.
She's like, I'm looking for a guy with, like, a big vibe type shit. And I was just on some crazy shit. I was like, fuck it. And I just, I sent her a DM. This was 2018, 2019. And she DM'd me back, literally, and she was like, yeah, what's up? Like, type shit. And I was like, oh shit. Because I didn't think, she was going to even hit me back up. Because literally, there'd be 1,000 niggas on her DM every day. So, I was like, oh shit. She DM'd me back. So, of course, I got her attention from there. Then after that, on that flight to LA, for the first time, I actually seen her on my flight. She was on my flight sleeping type shit, yeah.
Damn, so I was on the same flight.
Yeah, so.
Coincidentally, just on the same flight.
Yeah, coincidentally on the same flight, so yeah. Shit just meant to happen.
Facts. So after that viral